What up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. This video is gonna be about putting expectations on other people that you hold on yourself. I don't know, like I said, this is just something that's been inside my mind. I've just been thinking about lately. Uh, Especially just with myself. Especially because it's something I tend to do with other people, and it's not a good practice that people should do. I think people should always be aware of themselves and how they treat people and how they treat themselves. And like I said, of course, that's just being self-aware and being considerate. But yeah, I'm getting to the point where, well, I think, of course, I'm on a spiritual journey, or just spiritual awakening. I don't like using them terms because I don't know, it's kind of corny, but I mean, it's the truth. But I'm in the process of, shedding a lot of like delusions. I'm slowly but surely getting out of the real delusion. I've been healing myself. I've been getting to the point of, changing bad habits and reworking and reprogramming my subconscious mind so I can stop, allowing negativity to thrive inside, my temple and shit like that. But it's like not a new challenge, but a challenge that I'm at currently right now is putting my expectations on people to do, let's say what I not expect them to do, but high standards. Me, as of right now, as of recent, I've been giving myself, I've been creating higher standards. I tend to hold myself to a higher standard than everybody else. And I expect that if you're going to associate yourself with me, that you do the same. And I always do that. Like I said, it's always been me. Of course, like I said, I'm not perfect. Of course, I may do something that's very against my character. Like I said, I do it every now and then. And usually after I do it, I'm not gonna do it again. It's more of a holding myself to a standard where I'm not gonna be able to do that, because on the result of me doing something, let's say I wouldn't do, is on the other side of that is like, it's like failure. It's like me failing to do something. There's nothing wrong with failure, but it's just like, if you know better, you do better. And I try not to do the same thing over and over again, just because it's just sanity, It's just like you just wouldn't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again that you're not supposed to be doing. So in most cases, when I do fuck up, I'll usually, get it together real quick, But expectations, put my expectations on people is, let's say me, I very much so care about everybody. In many ways, it's very toxic, but that's just how I am, I care about everybody. And like I said, the world and just the universe and everything is telling me that I can't care about everybody, And it's not really like I said, I'm not fighting it. I'm fighting it a little bit, but I'm not trying to fight it as much as I can. Just because, it's trying to teach me something. It's trying to allow something to come inside. It's trying to administer something to my brain, and so I can learn something. So for the most part, I'm not trying to really fight it, but it's definitely like taking a toll on me. Like myself, like I'm moving out this headspace where I'm always thinking about things, and I'm putting more action into my being, and I'm not really thinking about things as much. And with me doing that, a lot of my intuition and just how my feelings are starting to arise up, and really start to take form and start activating in parentheses in a way. Because I can say one thing before I keep telling you what the point is. Like, I just grew up very not sheltered. Sheltered in a way, but I was void of emotion, let's say that. Very emotionally unavailable family. So the fact that I'm starting to now feel things is honestly like a good sign to me. Like I said, it's a lot of things I was writing today, but it was also just like, it's a good sign that I'm starting to feel something now, because I mean that, I'm alive, And I said, that's exciting to me. Like I said, that makes me happy. It makes me, like I said, it's showing that I'm making some type of progress. So that's why I'm really not trying to fight as much as I can. But yeah, expectations. I think that a lot of the problem with the world is people have different expectations of everybody, and the people with the right expectations are never like around each other, and everybody has the wrong expectations of each other, and that's either because the communication is unclear or just chaos. Chaos like on just another level, not just like the regular level or just people communicating. It's like some people just like being a lot of BS and just a lot of times just deal with how people is like using the energy for their own, purposes. But yeah, like taking me, if I would expect somebody, like I'll do anything for anybody, but I had to stop that. That's one boundary that I had to put in place of doing that thing for anybody, even like past people. Like I said, it caused me to do some abominable things. And like I said, I'm not really proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it no more. I can't be. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the same position. Like just allow myself to be ashamed of things that I may have caused or just done in the past. So like I said, yeah. So I think boundaries and just knowing when to what to expect somebody. Like I think in most cases, well, with let's say my relationship, I tend to not put outrageous expectations on people, especially not my standards, because like I said, I'm very harsh to myself. And it's not like a harshness, it's just a criticalness. And I don't do that. I don't take, well, every now and then I may do it with people, but I don't choose not to just because I know that people are not me. And I'm not about to expect something out of y'all, and I can't expect it for myself in a way. Like, I think that's where, like, to two ways clash. Like, I'm always doing a lot, so I expect people to do a lot, or at least, something in their own way. Like, like, I expect the most out of them. I expect people to come. If I come to you as the best me possible, I want you to come to me as the best you possible. I don't want people half step. I don't like half stepping myself whenever I do it. And I just think it's really different when it comes to like another person. Like you can't half step with like relationships with people. Like just people, period. Like if I want to half be a son to my mom that's been my mom my whole life, it's not the right thing to do. Like, I can't I can't have a half father and then me be a full son. Like, it's like things don't work like that. But yeah, it's just very unhealthy to have these extremely high expectations of people. Cause like I said, cause realistically, all it's really gonna lead to disappointment. So I think my new approach with it was always like the more laid back and just chill thing to do is just allow people to be them and not allow them to be them, but allow them to be them, allow them to feel and allow them just communicate properly about, what people can do to get better. But of course, time is time and how people work on themselves is different. Like let's say how I would work on myself. Like I'm always working on it. I wake up, do the same thing over and over again. Like I said, it's more of a discipline thing. It's just I do this every day. I get up, I work on myself. Like I said, I just get better and keep progress and make sure I'm being aware of everything. For example, like just keeping expectations. Like I'm very much of a person that's considerate. I consider everybody, not everybody, but the chosen few, and they're very high like in my regards for people. Like I said, I do anything for these people. I do anything, especially if I got it, I'm gonna do it. If I don't got it, I'm gonna still do it like I got it, And that's just me. And in many ways, like I said, if you're watching this video, you're like, damn, that's low-key kind of unhealthy. But, that's the truth. That's just who I am. And like I said, of course, I'm not about to, just say I'm not about to change or not. But of course, I'm going to change. But, that just don't take time. But ultimately, like, it just leads in disappointment. And you can't be disappointed at nothing but yourself in the end. Like, that people don't reach your expectations or what you expect to happen. Like I said, in that case, I was deluded, And like I said, when I peeped that I was deluded, like I said, it's very enlightening in a way. Like I said, in a way, it's giving your personal power. It's a return of your personal power when you start to understand and see that maybe you was wrong in a way, or maybe you shouldn't have did this or you shouldn't have did that, I think a lot of people don't think about it like that, and they end up hurting themselves even more than they have to from just the lack of awareness, let's say. But yeah, if you like the video, comment, subscribe. I'm coming on another video probably soon. Like I said, I gotta get better at like creating topics and things like that. Like I said, I don't want to keep talking about this type of stuff all the time. Yeah, but no, but also I just want to experiment more on this channel. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe.